shot at the $1 million top prize during week 1 only on DraftKings. Well, Cam Newton told a Boston radio show that his partnership with the Patriots is a, quote, match made in heaven. Some aren't so sure. ESPN's simulation of the upcoming 2020 season predicted the dramatic collapse of the Patriots dynasty in New England, projecting a 5-11 record in Bill Belichick's first year without Tom Brady. So, Shannon, what do you expect from Cam and the Patriots? What do you really think is going to happen?
Well, I expect Cam to play well. I expect the Patriots to win the division. Skip, there's no way the Patriots are going 5-11. And under this projection, Skip, they got the Buffalo Bills to win that division by 6 games.
6 games, 11-5.
Skip, that's what the Patriots were doing in Tom Brady's prime, Skip, when they were going 14-2 and 13-3. So now all of a sudden you basically said Buffalo now is the New England of that division. I don't see that happening. Now, Skip, we haven't seen Cam be healthy since 2018. You remember the first half of 2018? He started to look like the Cam of 2015 that won the MVP. But we haven't seen that Cam in a long time. That's the question. Can Cam stay healthy? If he can stay healthy, Skip, they're winning this division. And also, Skip, I think the biggest thing is that perception, sometimes perception is not reality. Because a person's perception is their reality. And I think the thing is, you know, people from the outside, they have this perception of Cam. They have this perception of Coach Belichick. Man, ain't no way that thing gonna work. Man, you see how Coach Belichick all button up and, you know, that's frown on his face. Cam always joking around, how he dressing, wearing funny clothes and hats. Yep. Man, that ain't gonna work. And Coach Belichick can't stop praising him. Man, that man done praised Cam Newton more in 1 month than he did in Tom Brady in 20 years.
Could I amend that? Just this week?
Yeah.
Just this week is more than Tom heard in 19 years.
If you remember, they would say, well, Coach Belichick, Tom had a great job, had a great game. He would always say, yep, Tom played well, but we had a lot of players play well. Yep. But we had a lot of guys that played well. Yep. He just keep heaping praise on Cam. And so for me, Skip, I just believe that with Coach Belichick running that defense, yes, they had a lot of defections. You know, some people opted out for COVID and lost some in free agency. But I believe they'll be younger, they'll be more athletic, they'll be a little bit more tenacious. Offensively, they're going to be this is going to be a different offense than what we've seen from the New England Patriots. You're going to see a lot of quarterback keeps, a lot of bootlegs, because Cam is athletic and you take advantage of that athleticism skill.
Absolutely.
But there's no way they're going 5-11. Zero chance of 5-11.
Really?
Yep.
Interesting. Do you realize the New England Patriots this year play off last year's win-loss records, the hardest schedule in the NFL?
Yeah.
So when I heard Cam's quote yesterday, match made in heaven, for his sake, I hope it's not a match made in that other place. Because I look at this and I say, I glance down the schedule. We did this 4 months ago.
Yep.
When I thought Stid was going to be the starter.
Yeah.
Jared Stidham.
Yep.
Never started a game, stepping into the winged cleats of the GOAT. How are you going to do that exactly? So I predicted they would go 6-10 with Stid at quarterback.
Right.
Okay. Now Cam's the quarterback. Obviously, 5 years ago, he's the MVP of this league.
Yep.
There's nobody who I would attach the term baller to above Cam Newton. He is a baller.
Yes.
He will come out and he will give heart, soul, mind, body. He will give his body for the cause. We kept talking about it. I said he basically died, quote unquote, for the Carolina cause.
Yes.
He's still feeling the effects of it, and I hope he can stay healthy for his sake. Then I start looking down the schedule and I say, okay, they get one gimme game, and it's the home opener against the Dolphins, who return to the scene of the crime.
Yeah.
The last regular season game, I'm going to remind everybody, it was Ryan Fitzpatrick against Tom Brady, but Brady did what he always does in the fourth quarter. He conducted a 60-yard drive.
Lose to the Dolphins late in the season?
No, he drove them right down the field for the go-ahead touchdown. It was going to be yet another game-winning drive in the fourth quarter for Tom Brady. Put him up 24-20. So Miami didn't just need a field goal. They needed to go score a touchdown. Ryan Fitzpatrick went 75 yards in 13 plays, not 8 or 10, 13 plays, to throw a touchdown pass with 5 seconds left to Mike Gesicki that won the game 27-24. And in that game, guess what Ryan Fitzpatrick did? This is the last game that was played regular season in Foxborough. he went 20 of 41, which isn't great, but for 320 and a touchdown and no interceptions, and ran for a touchdown and had a QBR, ready for this, 91, scale of 0 to 100.
That good?
It's really good.
What'd your quarterback have?
So the point is, he's going back into a place. Do you think Ryan Fitzpatrick's overwhelmed by Foxborough? I think not.
No.
I think he'll be very comfortable. So you're a 6.5-point favorite Sunday. You better win that one, because after that, here it goes. You have to go to Seattle. Then I'm just going to go down the schedule. You have to go to Kansas City. You got the 49ers at home. You go to Buffalo.
Oh, we got that one.
You go to the Jets. I don't think there'll be any cake with the Jets. Do you really?
Yeah, we got 3 wins.
Baltimore at home?
Ooh.
No. At Texans? No. I'll throw this in there. Arizona at home. I don't think that'll be a bargain.
That's 4 wins.
I don't think it's a gimme.
4.
I'm skipping some games. Then you have the L.A. trip where you play Chargers-Rams back-to-back on the road, obviously. You're going to lose one of those games. You just are. And then you go to the Dolphins, as usual. It was the Brady hell game where you go down into...
Yeah, I say Brady late in the season against the Dolphins, they normally lose.
But it's at Miami, where it's cold in Foxborough, and you go down to the dripping heat down in South Beach, right? Well, that's on December the 20th. I see a bunch of L's in there. In fact, I'm going to give Cam a break just because he's Cam Newton and it still is Bill Belichick. I'll go 8-8, but I cannot go above 8-8. If you are right, if they win this division, trust me, 2 things are going to happen. Cam is going to be the MVP, or at least be real close. He'll be in the discussion to the bitter end. And Bill Belichick definitely will be the coach of the year. If they win the division.
I can see him squeezing that 9-7.
9-7, but you got them beating the Buffalo Bills. Who went 10-6 last year. They didn't win the division, but they made the playoffs.
Yeah, but they didn't have no expectations last year. Now expectations, and Josh Allen's supposed to take that next step. They did sign Stephon Diggs, so they'll be better in the receiving game. But I trust Coach Belichick more than I trust Sean McDermott, and I trust Cam.
His defense is being completely rebuilt on the fly, and nobody has any idea what it looks like, because we have not seen hide nor hair of that defense, because there have been no preseason. There's no tape out there. But think about what he lost. Hightower opted out, Chung opted out, and then they lost Kyle Van Noy, Jamie Collins, and Landon Roberts, and Danny Shelton. They traded Deron Harmon. I don't know, boy. You're starting basically scratch, except for that corner and the McCourties.
You know what they call him in Foxborough? Bill the Builder.
Really?
Yeah, Bill the Builder. I mean, everybody heard about Bob the Builder. We got Bill the Builder. Now, you talk about put something together out of nothing?
Well,
watch him.
He's got a shot.
Watch him.
What an opportunity for Bill Belichick. What an opportunity for Josh McDaniels. And for that matter, Cam Newton, because Cam can prove he can do with what Brady didn't have better than what Brady did last year. Because remember, did the receiving corps, it was the worst receiving corps Brady has had in 19 years. Did it get better?
No.
No, it did not get better. No.
But Coach Belichick believed he got better at quarterback. That's what Coach Belichick believed. Coach Belichick said, you've been holding me back.
Okay. Well, there you go.